Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 6 of Miltern, a pirate adventure. Who wants to tell me what... Am I quizzing today? I don't think I'm quizzing today.
We were just fighting last time, I think.
Yeah, any highlights of our battle? What were we fighting? Who were we fighting?
We fought a wall of ice.
We did do that.
You did fight a wall of ice, that was a competent. Yeah. Who were you fighting?
All of us summoned by a wizard on a boat that we stole all their shit.
Okay, give me some more details. Who's the boat? What was the boat? You know what the boat was?
The Rosetta something.
Rosetta's Revenge.
Yay! Well done, the Rosetta Stone. Fucking hell, Jesus. Yes, that's exactly what you were fighting. And you managed to grab hold of... Oh, I've left the naughty copyright music clip.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Anyway,
Editor, edit that out.
the Rosetta's Revenge, what happened to it?
It got sunk. Because of...
Why did it sink?
The wizard was... the wizard was butthurt.
The wizard was not happy we were killing all of them. He said, if I can't have the ship, you can't. And he let his own ship burn down, and then he teleported away.
I know.
Alright, maybe it's not a ship. This ship, whether it's his or not, or if it's his little lackey ship.
I will say there was no evidence of the captain. The wizard was definitely not the captain, I will tell you that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Did we kill the wizard?
Clear. You did not kill the wizard. The wizard teleported away, having fireballed at his feet as he went.
The wizard wasn't
and you didn't see the captain. Sonia mentioned she knew the captain of Rosetta's Revenge. I didn't really make it clear in session, but I will tell you did not see the captain of the Rosetta's Revenge.
Okay.
I figured.
But you killed some archers and some swordy peeps.
Some useless folks.
And you got some treasure. Any highlights in the booty, in the looty?
Yes, we got the treasure. Now. We got the ultimate treasure of leveling up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
The gift's not done. Oh, big sad. Okay.
We did level up.
If you have taken an item one by one, by the way, actually, let me just go through. We've got a loot tracker here. The chain shirt. Did anybody claim that and wear it?
No.
Good way to drown. Cool.
I think I might be the only one who can wear it. I don't know if it's my style.
I can wear it.
But you'd be downgrading to wear it. Yeah.
Come on.
Athren can definitely wear a chain shirt. But I think already has quite good armor. Athren.
I'll check. I don't think it's an upgrade at all.
Okay.
I'm just at the minute. D&D Beyond's just being very slow, so bear with me. And
chain shirt makes no difference for me, so I'll keep my leather armor on.
Cool. Is anybody taking the boots of Elven Kind?
I am wearing them currently.
Okay, I'll put a strike through on that. Did anybody pick up the cultist daggers? They can be thrown.
Oh, I'll take them.
Yes,
they're a dex throw.
Hey, it's better. It's better than no throw.
That might be incorrect. Is daggers a finesse, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well,
checking your finesse. That means either. So yeah, you can throw them as strength. Do you want to put one on you and one on Katalina, maybe?
Sounds good.
That's fun. Yeah,
Katalina?
you should have fun.
Sure, why not?
Great. Okay, add a cultist dagger. It's on D&D Beyond. Somebody claimed the robe of summer. Was that our resident sorceress?
I think it was, yeah.
Still unconfirmed if she's actually a sorcerer or if she's rolled a cleric. Miss Cure Wounds over there. Josh, you took the Medallion of Thoughts, is that correct?
Yes, I also think I got a couple of scrolls as well.
I may get to that later. Darth, you mentioned growing a beard. Does that mean you've got a belt of Dwarven Kind?
I did.
Fantastic.
Why does the cultist dagger have a charge?
Good.
Weird.
Shouldn't I have to look at it? Just I will have a look in a second. The regular potions I'll leave in the group loot and you can delete them as you use them, but the bottled breath I think somebody claimed. Is that also Darth?
No, I didn't, because it doesn't make sense because I can already breathe underwater. Yeah, I thought it was something else.
It does gust of wind. Oh, the charge is to do with all daggers these days, and it's to do with nick.
Oh, okay.
When you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of the bonus action once per turn.
Oh, cool.
What? That new stuff?
That new stuff, yeah.
That newfangled stuff.
So no, you can just do the necrotic damage, everything. So did anybody take the bottled breath? Can anybody specifically not breathe underwater, who may want to breathe underwater at some point?
Potentially.
Okay, Lux, you also potentially.
I got my beautiful cloak of the manta ray now, so I'm good.
Percival can breathe underwater. Neptune can breathe underwater. Catalina can cannot breathe.
No.
You got alter self.
You can't breathe?
Somebody had alter self. Is that?
I mean, I can transform, but I don't think that lets me
you can
breathe.
transform, but not to a.
I don't think that lets me
Genasi,
breathe. I mean,
no.
I can.
That would be cool.
I can turn into a water genasi. If that allows me to breathe, then
no, it doesn't. That's what I said.
That would be
Athren,
cool.
are you wearing heavy armor or light?
Medium.
Medium. Did you want to change shirt?
No.
No. Okay.
Checked
Is your medium armor metal? Like a
yes.
breastplate or something.
Yeah.
So if he goes in the
You
water,
should
he's
take
sinking. Do you want the bottled breath?
Yeah, take that.
Go ahead and take the bottled breath, Jamal. It's a potion. You can just search bottled breath and it will come up.
Sure.
Josh,
I'll add that within half an hour.
You took Fog Cloud and Featherfall, is that correct? Both scrolls?
Yes.
How greedy of you. Was Elora not here at the time?
But it was what I got for my treasure card.
Was Elora not... oh, okay, I see how it is. Everybody else put theirs in the group loot, but you were like, it's my treasure card, so I got it. Okay, I love that for you. The two scrolls of animal friendship are still in the group loot. I'm assuming you'll use them if and when you want to make friends with an animal.
That sounds good.
That sounds about right.
Okay, cool. That's the loot dealt out with from last session. Now, for the more complicated loot, just to let you know that Mathis Denworthy will be counting it up, and at some point he's going to tell you how much it is, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to tell you now. You may all take 285 gold pieces.
Hooray!
Nice.
That's your split of the loot. It'll be split out to everybody. Lux, you may add an extra 60.
Woohoo!
Can I pickpocket Lux?
I will slap you with
my
yes. Very high perception. Go
in roleplay, yes. Right now, no. I don't know, man. Rogues are cheating with stealth. Like that shit's silly.
And I now have advantage.
Okay.
Matt, I think it's a little more specific than just you have advantage.
No, the boots say you have advantage.
It's
be more specific.
Moving silently.
It says you also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. That's exactly what it says.
To move silently?
Stealth, not sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I heard someone say stealth. I'm talking about stealth.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
Is that right? It just says
I can ping it.
Yeah, please. Because I thought there was
We don't believe you.
Wow, that's the new rules, huh?
Oh, is there more than one?
New boots.
Is there more than one boot going on here?
Those bastards.
Let me have a little look.
I just added the one I saw.
Let me see if there's an old boot too.
If there's an old one, I'll take them.
There's an old one that says moving silently, I think.
Aren't you always moving silently when you stealth?
No, they
Well, if you're moving silently, isn't advantage on stealth kind of implied?
Well, depending on what you're doing, right? If you're desperately
taking a
trying
pocket
to...
is not moving.
No, I know. It's stealth. It is a sleight
Unless
of hand
you're doing it with your feet.
But no, my point is, right, if you're trying to if you're a shadow in a brightly lit room, right, and you're trying to sneak across the room, it doesn't matter if people can hear you. They're going to see you. So it used to say advantage on stealth checks to move that involve moving silently or that require moving. Now it just says stealth checks. Yeah, go you, Matt. That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Lucky you. That item has got a whole lot stronger.
And it's not attunement.
No, that's the Cloak of Elvenkind is now almost completely useless.
I know.
Requires an action to put the hood up, and requires attunement, and it's a higher rarity.
Who has the time for that?
Yeah, but you can wear multiple boots then.
You can wear multiple other boots, different boots.
Yes?
Okay. You can put shoes over your shoes, as long as you're wearing a cloak.
That's funny.
Thanks.
What, do you guys not do that?
You can wear multiple cloaks. That is true, but not multiple shoes. Yeah, so that is that.
One different shit on each foot.
Yeah, as the don't get shit on your foot. Let's move on from this. As you guys leave the Rosetta's Revenge sinking, Sonia will be sort of monitor that you all got back, and she will sort of bring you all to attention as she stands up by the thing that drives the ship. The whoop whoop
wheel?
Thing. Yeah,
the steering wheel.
There's a better word for that, but
at the helm.
Yeah, there we go. While she stands at the helm, thank you. The whoop whoop that goes around, you know. I was there.
Is that what she's doing as well? She's
She's driving like they drive on TV.
Yeah, literally.
Sorry, I'm just really struggling for words right now. Yes, for words. They have no W's. Anyway, and she will address you all and basically say that you did well in the fight and that she was pleased with your performance, and will ask if anybody found any special treasure.
Oh, Captain, Nori. Wait, let me look at this piece of paper first and see if it's important.
It is not one single piece of paper. It is a pile of papers.
Oh, okay.
Give me a intelligence check, Miss Lux.
Okay. It's a natural 1 for a 0.
Yeah. They've got
this
lines
is probably
on
not
them.
Important, Captain. I'll throw this away for you.
No. You are aware they're maps, but you haven't got a clue what of.
Found this in the captain's quarters. It's supposed to be me.
Sorry, did you say you're the navigator? Is that? Do you have navigator's tools proficiency?
I sure do.
Okay, give me a second.
Would you rather I use?
Give me a navigator's.
One,
give me a navigator's tools check, which will give you. It would have given you advantage, but this is your advantage.
This will be better. Okay, that's much better. That's a 22.
There we go. Okay, so now you might decide not to give them to Sonia. I need to take us to the place.
I love
this is the place where all the junkies go.
Zawaldo!
Okay. Sorry, I'm just waiting for our map to do some loading.
Oh yeah.
So the place where all the junkies go, you said, yeah?
Well, I was just. This is the place. Is a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, and the next line is where all the junkies go. Let me get some more or less bizarrely excited music. And we're just waiting.
If it ever actually loads for me.
Is Skull Island? That's pretty close. Is there a King Kong over there?
No,
Josh.
as far as you know.
Get there and you'll find out.
It looks like there's just some houses.
I honestly can't tell you anything about Skull Island at the moment because I don't know where it is because I can't see anything.
It's like Grimport.
Yes, I can't see
I'm
anything.
pretty sure where we left from.
That's where we left from.
Sure, I'll believe you. Until I can see the map,
left from Grimport, but we didn't leave from the other side of the island.
I genuinely cannot tell you a single thing about this map at all, except for the fact that it is really, really blurry.
It is a map.
Right, I'll be back in about 30 seconds then.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Goodbye.
They said that jump gain would make this all.
It did load a lot faster for me. I don't know why it's on your end.
I'm still waiting. To be fair, I don't have these issues when I'm not streaming. So.
That
should be what it is.
I thought the South Peak said South Park.
I need a better GPU. In the meantime, let me just go and open this map on my computer because, believe it or not, I own this map. I have it. I made it. Well, I didn't really make it. I kind of made it. I stole it and modified it, I think is the real sentence that I was looking for.
I think you're meant to say that stuff out loud.
Isn't everything in D&D just stolen and modified?
Smart way to do it.
Piracy. Piracy and Miltern campaign.
I'm not being funny, but I made the original Miltern map, and let's just put these side by side to compare.
Oh no!
Oh dear!
I would love to see.
Where is the original Miltern map?
I was there when it was written. It's like the old magic's at me.
Is it still refusing to load for you?
I don't know. I'm not even on it.
Now you were gone for like 5 seconds.
Wow, Miltern was pretty sparse.
Oh my gosh!
James,
wow!
Are you sure you didn't send the rest of the map? It seems like it's missing a few things.
There's just a giant gap in the middle.
You've got to remember that I was literally streaming this. Well, the reason why is because those are 5 different maps put together. Just to keep things simple. You've got to remember, I was sharing my screen on Streamlabs for people to see that map back then.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, man.
James, I remember when we first started playing our combat map, we would each get different colored dots on squares. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know what? We had a great time.
It was a lot of fun. It was.
But I do think our combat has elevated quite a long way since then. But Lady Fury was a fight with dots. And it was a good one.
How far we've come.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, I pulled up the map separately. So, stream, I'm sorry you can't see this shit, but I can. Now comes a challenge. Right.
We are these next to this little sandy part.
A series of charts of the Spice Isles, which I believe are somewhat over here.
Yep.
You got it.
That's where I'm from.
Using my second map.
That's also where I'm from.
I'm from the racist place.
And
surprise.
So Miltern. Yes. More specifically, these are a series of coves and potential treasure islands or unusual locations.
Treasure Island.
You've got to remember that place
that
place you just looted was a sort of semi-hidden cove, and obviously she'd got one of these maps already. So this is a series of other locations that could be of interest. Do you want to hand them all over? Do you want to hand some over? Do you want to hand none over?
Are they all of the Spice Isles?
So almost all of them are located within the Spice Isles or the sandbars around them. For anybody who doesn't know, a sandbar is basically an area under the water that can raise above the water or below, depending on the shifting of the sands. It means you need a shallow boat to go through them. All of
Pirates of the Caribbean.
All of the area, like in here, except for the sea in the middle. These are the Pirate Isles, right? These are all low sandbars, so they need to be traveled about by people who know them very, very well. So yeah, what is your plan?
I will save a couple of the juicier ones for myself.
So
hand the rest.
There's 9 maps in total. You have no way of knowing what's juicy or not, though.
Roll a d8.
Whichever ones have an X on them.
That number map you keep.
Okay, I love that.
Well, depending on how many maps you can roll that many dice.
You know what? I will keep, let's say half of them.
All right.
Half of 9.
Yes. 4.5.
Well, we rolled down.
One in half.
We round down in D&D, so you'll keep 4 and hand over 5.
Yeah.
Sonia sees
that seems more than fair.
She nods and I'm useful. Thank you. Anybody else got anything interesting? Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna ask if Captain, do you have any idea why the captain of that ship wasn't present? I don't think we saw him in the fight.
Knew he was outmatched.
I see.
Very true.
Either that or he was on land when the ship moved out.
Or he's
dead. There were a few of the pirates that made land and came to investigate and then saw us and ran off. Perhaps the wizard facilitated his escape.
Do you know his name?
Yes.
Peter Akimoto.
Yes, is where I'm at, Matt.
She doesn't elaborate.
That's it.
You know his name? Yes. Go away, Beyond.
Need to know basis.
I've just shown Stream what he looks like. I didn't mean to do that. Kavos. That's his name.
Whoa, he looks cool.
K-A-V-O-S. What? No cheating, no peeking.
Wait, how was that cheating? We just killed him.
No, you didn't.
We didn't. Josh, we just went over that.
Well, we saw him. We should know what he looks like.
No, we didn't. He wasn't on the boat. We went over this.
It's okay. Josh has the memory of a goldfish. She'll forget.
Who did we fight then? The wizard.
Yes, the wizard.
Yes.
Were you not the wizard? Was that picture?
We just had this entire conversation.
No.
Okay, I thought that picture was the wizard. He's got a
that conversation was like 5 minutes ago.
I'm just
like I said.
Silence in the class, please. Okay. So very quickly, you fought the Rosetta's Revenge. You fought a wizard and a series of mooks and regular dudes. It is believed that the pirate captain and perhaps his mate or first mate or second mate may have been on land when they discovered that you were in their treasure caves from that alarm. And therefore, the wizard may have facilitated their escape so as not to catch them up in the fighting, knowing that he could escape himself later.
Oh, okay. So the picture was the captain.
No, there was no picture.
What picture? The picture that you shouldn't have seen at all?
Oh, I'm sorry for tuning into the stream.
Yeah, well, obviously, because it's the DM side of things. Sometimes I do things I don't mean to. I needed his name, so I had to open a thing. You've never seen him. You don't know what that picture looks like. Chuck it out your brain.
Totally not cool.
Okay. Chuck that information out your brain. Because it is not relevant right now.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
When she asked us
Elora,
what
you haven't seen the captain, for fuck's sake. Sorry, when she asked you...
Trying my best to move on. Is she just meaning regular loot? Like, I assume we weren't supposed to just grab loot.
That is open to your interpretation. You will note that anything the dwarves picked up, apart from the barrel of fruit, they have handed over. The barrel of fruit is currently in the middle of all 6 dwarves. And each time any one of them is reaching for it, Chop Chop is trying to cut their hands off with a cleaver. It seems like a little bit of a game.
I'm not particularly attached to mine, even though I like it, so I will be the first to come forward and bring the robe off of where it's been wrapped over my arm.
Seeing that, she sort of looks at it and... A pretty piece. You may keep it.
Captain?
Me with a beard? I didn't
really
get
it. Scales. Wearing this huge, wrestling belt all of a sudden.
Like a full beard now? Oh, I didn't get anything.
Just brought it in his pack.
Yeah, I'll show the belt.
Yeah, she looks at that and she just nods, noting that it seems that you have attuned to it. You couldn't have attuned to it by now. She will look at it and I see no particular use for that for any of us. She nods.
Wait, do I get advantage on talking to the dwarves now?
Yes.
Or are they animals?
But you do not get advantage on your animal handling checks to control the 6.
Oh,
damn it!
That.
Should you need to make a persuasion check specifically to Chop Chop, you would get advantage, as he's a fully functioning dwarf.
Yeah. They're only half, not even.
I will step forward and I will hold out my drum and flute.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't think you need this. Can I give it to the dwarves?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I can throw it in the ocean.
You want to give noise-making implements to those idiots?
I will throw it in the ocean.
No need to throw it in the ocean.
There's no need for all that.
Why not? Bok makes enough noise for the lot of us.
Why not what?
Give them to the dwarves.
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying throw them off. I was like, fuck!
No, we're getting a band together.
Don't worry, if they make enough noise, we'll just throw the dwarfs after them.
I give them to my familiar, Corey.
You're familiar.
I love that you've picked up that that's kind of what they're based on. They are based on the... Because obviously, familiars can take the help action, they can... and they can't really do much else, but sometimes they have little niche abilities. That's sort of... By the way, the map still hasn't loaded for me. Just thought I'd mention that. I've refreshed 4 times. I've just given up at this point.
I love that for you, James.
Yeah. I've just...
what a night.
Chosen not. But yeah,
it be nice?
you she sort of assesses the rest of you, the loot, and she's not too bothered by anything else. And then Olive will look over to you, Percival, and say, "I'd like to speak to you, Percival."
So timid.
She always sounds very timid.
Percival got called to the front.
It's kind of obvious. I will step forward.
She will lead you into the captain's quarters.
I shall follow.
I'm gonna go work on my door.
Someone's getting a bollock.
I will ask you guys what you're up to afterwards. She looks over to Percival. I couldn't help but notice that everybody made it back.
I did as requested.
Were you responsible for them all making it back safely? Were you the last back on board?
If we roleplayed it, I would have made a point to be.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was just curious. If she's asking a question, you can answer it however you wish.
Yes.
That's good. Did anybody cause you any trouble?
I don't believe so. They all seemed capable of what they were doing.
Including the dwarves?
Surprisingly, yes.
An effective battle troop, if nothing else. That's good. She looks to you. Doesn't say anything further for a while.
Is there anything else you need of me?
I don't know, Percival. Is there? Are you satisfied with your position on the ship?
What a strange and ominous question. I will ponder for a moment. Am I satisfied with my role? My role as what? The sous chef? I will... I can't reach the die.
Having to think very hard about this question.
Very hard.
This dice that's rolled away from me. It's real. I will say. I believe my talents as a chef go beyond a sous chef, but I understand that you work towards
your role in the kitchen, your role on the ship as a whole. Your one of your fellow new crewmates, Lux, was promoted to second mate on the ship. Are you jealous? Do you think yourself more capable for the role than her?
No, I'm personally not laughing. This is just very funny.
You could afford me.
No, I am not jealous. And in regards to whether I could do a better job, that is yet to be seen what she is capable of.
A diplomatic answer. If William McCanty was to fall off of the crow's nest and die, would you expect to take his position?
Does taking his position involve staying there permanently like he has?
Get his ass.
Seek to rise further in the lower. Is that true? Do you wish to be a captain one day?
Perhaps. It is not a goal I have set out to take on, but it's one I can envision.
Some of us are content with a life under the captain. She says this without...
yeah, I wonder.
without any sort of connotations, but you quite clearly get the double entendre.
Yeah, I know who she's under.
The captain.
Yeah.
Some seek to rise to captaincy.
Sorry, what?
Some are happy. Some of us are happy for a life under the captain. Some seek to rise to the top. Be careful when you make those decisions. You'll be rewarded for your service here. Don't overstep the mark. Crew is a team. Teams have to work together.
What?
A crew is a team, Percival. And teams have to work together.
I'm aware of that.
See that you are. You may leave.
I will spin on my heel and promptly leave.
Olive will come out and she will say something very quietly to Bok, who then says, Lux!
Bok!
Captain's quarters!
No rest for the wicked, eh?
Understood. I will skip on over there.
Olive will gesture you in. Sit you down. Will gesture to a seat for you to sit down, sorry.
I do so.
She sits sort of leaning on the edge of the table so that she's like side onto you and like looking down at you.
I'm looking up at her.
And pose.
How did the relevant parties perform when boarding the ship?
Quite well. I was pretty impressed with this new crew. Do you want me to go into specifics?
You saw that from inside the captain's quarters, did you?
You
did split off during the battle to loot the captain's quarters, did you not?
Oh, well, once the ship caught flame, there was only a matter of time. And, yeah, it looked like everyone had things handled outside.
You're the second mate. Let's delegate.
Delegate.
How did Percival perform?
He is a skilled fighter.
That is undeniable. Do you think that he aided the team in escaping from the boat once it was aflame? Or did he merely seek to save himself?
Out of character, I genuinely don't remember what Percival did.
Josh said that he would have made a point to be the last.
Nothing.
To last back to the ship.
Okay, if that was the case, then yeah, I'll tell her just that. He waited until we were all out. I've noticed he doesn't have a problem with water. He could have left at any time, so.
Were there any liabilities?
Liabilities? Let me think. Hold on. I'm not going to throw the dwarves under the bus. I think she knows what to expect of the dwarves. No, not yet. Everyone's pulling their weight at the moment.
Katalina. We observed she went below decks during the fight, when the ship was aflame. Do you think a pipe and a drum was all she found?
Probably not. Maybe some coins found their way into her pocket.
Do you begrudge your crewmates finding their own treasures aboard the ship? Is that why you chose to loot the captain's quarters as the ship was going down?
Well, frankly, I imagined the captain's quarters would have the best treasure, and I didn't exactly trust the dwarves to find it. But, you know.
We would trust the dwarves to hand over anything they found. The maps. You're a navigator, are you not? You can read maps?
Yes.
You didn't want to hold this treasure back for yourself?
Well, if we, referring to the colloquial we, you know, I can't do much with maps on my own.
So you gave them all to Sonia?
Of course.
Deception check, please.
Okay. What is my deception? Oh, I have a +5. That is a 19.
I will roll openly.
Ooh, she's pretty close.
She's on a 19. Which I don't count that as a success or a failure in particular. She looks at you and it's a sort of half pass if you like. She looks at you.
Squints her eyes.
Insurance policy for the future, I'm sure. I'm glad you handed some over. You're right. Maps are useless without a captain. You aspire to be a captain one day.
It would be a dream to have my own ship.
It's a dream you could
But
realize.
I'm not in any rush. I'm very patient.
It's a dream you could realize, serving under Sonia. You would be the fourth person to serve as a second or first mate, subsequently as a captain.
Yeah, I've heard Sonia treats her people quite well. I saw. Gosh, what was that woman's name who we were celebrating on that first night?
Marilyn Cage.
Mm-hmm.
It should be noted that 2 of the captains that left Sonia's employ as first mates to become captains under her are now dead. By my hand.
Oh.
When you do, and it will be when, not if, when you do move on beyond Sonia's employ, remember that even as a separate captain, we all serve one master here.
Right. I wouldn't ever forget someone who got me to my position, of course.
It would be a pity. She's taken a liking to you now.
I like her as well.
It's well and good. She's asked if you will tell the omens for a journey we are seeking to make next.
Ooh, gladly.
She believes it best if we don't tell you where we're going first. But that you do
okay.
She called it a blind reading.
Do I need to find my cards? Wow.
Sorry, just unexpected requirement for out of session props. I'm gonna hold you there.
That on me.
I'm gonna hold you there for a moment
That's
and
fine.
slip back to a couple of the other people. Mr. Neptune, you mentioned you were headed down to carry on working on that door.
Yes,
I'm gonna come break it as soon as you're done.
Remind me where this door is.
It's the door to the woodcarver's station, or.
Oh, you were trying to put a door on so that you could be separate.
Yeah,
yes,
so I could
the workshop.
knock out Lux.
While you are there, Mathis Denworthy will come to you and say, "We've found some stuff that could be helpful for you. Don't know if you want to take a look."
Of course.
And he shows you a set of carving tools. Give me a history check, I think, probably, for this. You can choose history or insight. I'll let you pick between the two.
I can go -2, or I can do a 0.
Oh,
So I think I'll do insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is 12.
12? This is a set of carver's tools. They're not for wood, you know that much. They look like they're designed for a harder substance. They don't look like something that's familiar to you, or like they would be comfortable to use. But you're not sure what their true purpose is.
I'm not sure. Maybe, what's Jamal's character and the
Athren.
other dwarf? Athren and the gnome?
Oh, you said dwarf. Sorry, I was very confused.
Yeah.
The gnome is Pharax Blackfire.
Yeah. It might be more of use to them.
Delicate little elven fingers. Ugh. You get on well with him, do you not? Oh, no. How have I done that? No.
What?
You get on well with the elf, do you not?
I would say I'm comfortable with him.
See these find his care.
All right, will do.
Katalina. You handing out some musical instruments?
Oh, yeah. That's kind of done, though. I kind of just give it to him. I don't make conversation.
Just hand it to Corey?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. They will... Corey will give the drum to Rory and use the C-pipe himself. That is right? Those two are the paired ones?
No.
I think it's Nori.
Oh, it's Rory.
Corey's
and
not paired.
Okay, in that case, it'll be Corey and Laurie.
You can give the two of them.
He'll give the drum
you can
to
take
Laurie.
It from Corey, doesn't matter.
No. Corey will give the drum to Laurie, and the two of them will go and sit by Buck and make it a 3-man band. While this is happening... no. While this is happening... Currently, Buck is trying to play a lute. It only has one string. And he's holding it upright, and he's just a dong da dong da dong da dong da dong da dong da. He's only playing one note. but it's a
In
good
the
note.
jungle.
Yes, so the three of them are making a little band. When you, Katalina, are done with this, Annika and Katalina, you are both approached by drow.
Oh.
Oh, the
Two
drow.
different drow, two different male drow.
Hi. Did you say something?
Good afternoon. You were on the other boat, were you not? Killing, fighting, looting.
We were.
Delicious. We are jealous. Did you find any magical scrolls on your journeys?
I did not.
Nope.
Pity. If you do in future, you will bring them to me.
Why?
Because unlike you uneducated fools, I can learn from them.
Well,
He a wizard.
He a wizard.
You're a wizard, Drowy.
Holy
she
shit!
doesn't say this doesn't say this out loud, but this is a thought in her head. She's now going to purposely not give him scrolls because he's a dickhead. That's the thought that goes through her head right now.
There.
I'm sure the captain will delegate scrolls that are given to her as she sees
All
fit.
of the scrolls are given to me by the captain, but some people like to keep things to themselves.
If I get any scroll, I'll give them to you.
Percival.
Very well. If you do so, I will reward you. You fight with weapons, do you not?
I do.
I could empower those for you.
I will show my spell-forged rapier. This could become stronger.
Could. I have a number of
With the
glittering gems that could be enchanted accordingly.
Wait, what?
Go make
Hammering
your
away
door.
on the door.
Somewhere.
They are. You're all below decks at this point. You're in the quarters. He will say to anybody who brings me scrolls, I will reward them with enchantments.
Enchantments?
No,
I like that deal. Josh,
Good.
you're muted.
I thought you might. He said what Darth said.
All I said was enchantment.
Exactly. He said what Darth said. I could see this. The two of them.
Dragon Age reference.
Sandal, right?
Good job, James.
I don't remember what his dad's name is, though.
Bodan.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, I was gonna get it. I always called him Bodane, but I think it is.
Yeah,
Bodan.
you do.
Bodacious.
Josh DMs a Dragon Age campaign for us on a Saturday for me and Mikayla. That's why. That's how I've learned about them.
I wasn't invited. Wow.
No, you were not. Josh wanted
I didn't
to keep
know
it,
you when we started.
Josh wanted to keep it small number of people. Anyway, back to the point. Yes. While all this is going, yes.
For the drow.
What's his name?
I don't care about that.
That was going to be my question.
We don't care.
Thank
Give me
you,
money.
Annika.
No, my question was, why didn't you join the fight?
We fight at night. The light upon the ocean can be blinding.
I like that answer.
He's a vampire.
He's a drow, you tit.
What's the difference?
Imagine a vampire on a pirate ship. That's so bad.
I had that.
That
Running
movie.
water.
Hold on. Do you know that
Sunlight.
movie just came out like a year ago? It was Dracula.
Oh yeah.
It was on-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was good.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
fine.
thought I'd given out the drow names before. If I didn't, I can give them out again.
Only
No,
one.
they
You
were
gave out. I
mysterious.
think you gave out the Lady Drow's name.
I was gonna say, I think we know the chick.
Have we got that
Yeah,
written
just
down?
the one.
No, I don't know.
Let's-
Yeah.
Mikayla
somewhere.
might.
Elora, go.
I'm consulting the cast list.
I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not in the
somewhere.
castle. It's not in the castles.
No.
I don't see it.
So, the drow are Calamar.
Bach might eat it.
Calamari.
No, just
You gotta be sweet.
Calamari! Wait, hold on.
Calamardo.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Is it?
Elson drow.
Elson Drow?
Dral, like Dral.
Oh, it's funny if his name is Joe.
Gunda. And then I'm just looking for the other two because they're on a different document.
You should have given us a name, but for some reason I don't have it.
What was the name of that?
Kirel, and the one that you're talking to is Tebrin, who is the wizard. There you go.
Nice.
The female name is... Where did I put this? I know it begins with an
Hard to
S.
pronounce.
Yeah, it's long.
I know I'm so...
Which is probably why you didn't write it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
I think she
long
didn't
and
give me
crazy.
her real name.
Oh, she may not have given you her real name. Well, there it is. I think she may have told you to call her something else. And
Go back and find it at
I've
some
got
point.
4 different nicknames, so I wouldn't know which, and I don't want to give them out on the off chance I give you the wrong one. So those are the drow, but it's Tebrin that you're talking to, the wizard. Sorry, Matt, did you ask him a question? I just completely ignored you.
No, I asked why they didn't join.
Oh, I did
the
answer.
fight.
I did answer. Yes, this did happen. Fantastic. Go me.
You said fight at night.
Yes. They have they literally find the sun on the ocean, specifically blinding, which is why they stay below decks all day. While that is happening, Athren, you are called to office by our good friend Farix.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
And Farix is with Sonia. And he looks at you and... We need a way to fire the dwarfs better.
I like our method.
Bedsheet trick was tricky. Kind of worked, but might have failed. I'm thinking a cannon. Did you think of a cannon? Good. So, what I need you to do is design a device that shoots them without blowing them up. Good luck. Sonia sort of, wait. We haven't asked his opinion. We haven't given him any information. Just take it slowly, Farix. Don't feel so threatened. Athren, is this something you might be able to do?
I could give it some thought, give it some thinking, see if I could sketch something up. Not sure if a cannon would be the best way to go about it. The risk of the dwarves being incapacitated and not battle ready is significant. But I think I can design something.
We had
How far do we need to? How far do you need them to be launched?
How far can you launch
them?
Safely.
Safely, yeah, exactly.
She shrugs.
Safely.
Safely's... We'd like them to land on the other boat. We had
rather than land on the boat alive, of course, so...
Sure.
And not break their legs on the landing or something.
We had a 4-dwarf catapult. They called it a trebuchet. On the... That's purposely her and mispronouncing it, by the way. Okay. I'm aware it's a trebuchet. But she is not. She is not. She calls it a trebuchet. On the bloody keel. That's pretty good. Chop was quite good at aiming it. But there was always arguments over the 2 dwarves that got left behind.
Aww.
That's why we introduced the bedsheet technique, but nobody is strong enough to hold it with Bok. And he near took the mast out with the last throw. You'll work on a solution for this. Speak with your friend if you must, the carpenter.
We can piece something together.
Good. See that you do. Lux. Reading.
Well, this is really exciting, actually. Can I ask what exactly did Olive ask? They're starting something new, right? Or we're going to do something.
She wants to go on a very specific journey, but she doesn't want to tell you about it until you've done the reading.
I love
it's a
that.
blind
Okay.
reading. You know, it involves the ship going from one place to another. That is all she knows.
That's fine. That's fine. This is pretty exciting. I think this is like a card most people recognize. Pretty famous one. The Fool.
Oh. Thought it was different.
This is an excellent sign, Olive. Whatever venture you're thinking of, the Fool is a sign to do it. Take a leap of faith. Now is the time to act.
The Fool tells us to act? Surely the Fool would preach caution and well, that is not my role to interpret, only to listen.
He invites you to have an open, curious mind. Sort of like someone foolish, but yeah, embrace the unknown. Sometimes it's okay to throw caution to the wind.
Would you like to know the details of our journey?
I would. This is very exciting. This is a great omen for you, trust me.
We seek to capture a Genasi Confederacy ship. Sink it if we can.
Wow.
Revenge must be taken.
Okay. May I ask revenge for what?
A friend of ours.
Does she pull that face?
Need to find the information.
She doesn't know their name?
No, she does, but it's in somebody's backstory, so I need to dig it out.
It's in mine.
Yes, it's not just in yours, but yes. But do you have her name specifically?
Ramina?
Ramina, thank you. Yes, Ramina.
Ooh.
And her boat, the something.
Jewel of the Sea?
Yes.
Oh,
Sapphire of the
beautiful
Sea,
name.
that's what it is.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
It is the boat from which Neptune and Athren escaped when it was taken by the Genasi Confederacy.
That's me.
Wow. I didn't know those two were so closely linked.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Did they escape together?
That's up to them. You'll have to ask them. Olive does not reply from a different room.
From the void.
So she looks at you. Revenge for them. We seek to preferably sink it. But if they have prisoners, freeing them would be perfect.
Sounds like a great next objective.
It means either running the Imperial Seas or the Trade Seas. And the most effective way of guaranteeing that we see one of those ships is the Imperial Seas.
Probably the more risky way, right?
Of course. And we'll travel the Sea of Ghosts, which we were in briefly on our way out here, but a deeper passage into it may be new to some of the people aboard this ship. What do your cards say of the Sea of Ghosts?
Of the Sea of Ghosts? Oh, that's a scary name. Okay. Would Lux know anything about the Sea of Ghosts?
Yes, you have known that there are many, many tales of basically
hauntings.
There are kind of there are reefs, coral reefs under the Sea of Ghosts, and unaware ships can have entire sections of their hull just shorn off by not seeing the reefs in the slightly murky waters, especially at night.
I see.
Therefore resulting in many, many shipwrecks, often with single bits of masts or little bits of boat just above the sea. It can look like they're a real ship until you get closer and realize that they're below the ocean in part. And it's said that many, many ghosts of the sailors of these ships still exist upon the ocean. If you get close enough to the coral reefs, you can often see the sailors themselves, ghosts of the sailors themselves, reaching up for the stars, like S Club 7, often with
beautiful.
candles in hand. It's not beautiful. It's terrifying and haunted, and they're often bloated and vile. But you know, I'm glad you've got a romantic thought about it, Miss Miss Circle of the Stars Druid.
Yeah, it sounds lovely. Well, yeah, that sounds terrifying. Yeah, the
Well, we know
cards
the-
don't like.
We know the
Don't
sea
like
of
that.
They don't like it.
It looks, from what I've heard, it sounds imposing, and yes, the look at this, the Eight
Who
of
is that?
Swords. It's the Eight of Swords. It doesn't look good in the Sea of Ghosts, but you know, generally,
What does the Eight of Swords mean?
Didn't even know there was
it's
a
kind
card.
of about feeling trapped, restricted.
Often people feel trapped in the Sea of Ghosts. You can't see the horizons. The mists.
Yes, exactly.
You feel we should go a different way?
Well, she said the Sea of Ghosts or like the Imperial Seas were the options.
No. So you're going to the Imperial Sea. Oh, you guys aren't on the map. Sorry.
Oh no, we're
because
not.
I can't fucking see it.
Oh, it loaded super fast for me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and do some thingy. So
Oh, I see the path. Yeah.
you can't go close to here to this shore because you get pulled in by the tides and you die. You can. I mean, this is where you guys came from, so you can do it like this. But if you want to get through here, you have to pass on this side.
I see. Okay.
So they could do this, but the other option is to go up through the Pirate Isles, and then go round like this.
Okay, with
Takes
that
a
in mind,
while.
I will say
You
it's
would know
not
that
necessarily...
This section here is renowned for heavy storms, tropical storms.
Oh.
But that doesn't bother the pirates at all.
Okay. Well, it's not necessarily that we'd be trapped in the sea, per se. It's something to be aware of. Maybe just to show some extra caution heading that way. But, you know, now that we're aware of the danger, we can approach it intelligently.
See, of course,
I
to
like
do
this plan.
You will advise the other crew members.
Understood.
And, Lux, anyone
Yes.
that boarded the Rosetta's Revenge, not the dwarves, is excused from duties for the next 24 hours. Celebrate.
Oh,
There's a cask of rum
Lux
in
will
the
do
galley.
like
Chop, chop,
she'll
we'll
do a little
allocate.
curtsy. Very kind of you. Thank you.
As you come out, Sonia is coming towards you, and she just looks at you and... Was it good omens?
Overall, I'd say yes. We need to exercise caution, but what's new about that?
Caution didn't make Redcap Redcap. Fuck, Jesus, why? Please, no. There's no need for this treatment.
On the shoulders again?
There's no need for this
Fucking
treatment. Oh,
Leave Jesus alone, James.
just, man, you need to just have your claws removed. Sorry. Yeah, so saying that, Lux, you must now go and tell everybody that it's the Sea of Ghosts. And
Yeah,
that they
that's
can go and
exciting.
get some rum from
And
the
we
galley.
can party.
Yeah. It's about 6 o'clock in the
where's
evening.
everyone at?
5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, so it won't be long before the preparations start for dinner, but right now, I assume most people are below decks.
Alrighty, then I'll come find the lads.
Do we not have a date and time?
so-
Oh, we don't. Okay.
Fuck
No.
boy, where are you?
Yeah, I imagine Athren and maybe, well, I don't know if he's with Neptune or not. The point is you're all below decks. Let's go down. I'll just play a little tune on my pipe and hope you guys know it means come here.
Like the ice cream man. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, we haven't practiced this at all, but I'm seeing if anyone responds.
Oh, dear. I will say that Kira will turn up.
Ah, Kira! Damn, there you are. He didn't board the ship with us, right?
And they wouldn't let me fight. I was
Oh.
furious.
Why? They didn't trust you not to run off?
I don't think it is that. I was manning the crow's nest, and they felt that must remain watched.
It's an important duty. Well, so Kira's not included in the people who are partying, right? This is a little awkward. Well, keep up the good
Get out of here,
work.
Kara.
We're actually headed to the Sea of Ghosts next.
We are?
So,
Excellent.
very important
I look forward
job
to
for
it.
you. Okay. Have you been there before?
My father died in the Sea of Ghosts.
Oh,
You'll see your dad.
maybe we'll find him.
That would be my hope.
Hey. I don't know what to say to that, so I'm just gonna walk away.
To see him again, even as a ghost, would be a pleasure. You called us here,
Oh.
but it is not me you called. Is that right?
No, I'm sorry. It's just the folks who boarded. Just need to have a quick little
Very well.
tete-a-tete.
I should return to my duties.
Please do. Thank you. All right. Now that everyone has not responded to my call, I'm gonna just go round people up physically.
You can just shout, especially if you have
Okay.
like thaumaturgy or something.
I don't.
That's what Olive uses.
Oh, that's cool.
The librarian.
I'm
But
just
she's very
going to
softly
kind of-
spoken, so calling across the boat would be quite a lot of effort for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Everyone.
just bellow with
Give me a performance
as much
check.
muster as I can. Okay. Boarding party. Not terrible, not great either. 11.
Okay. I'll take perception checks from everybody else. Athren and Carpenter. Neptune. You can roll with advantage as you are fairly close to where this shout is.
Can I roll with disadvantage because I'm actively trying not to listen to Lux?
You can do what you like whether you follow the call or not, but advantage on the perception check. Katalina with disadvantage
I got a 7.
because you are currently standing next to Buck on the band.
I'm not next to him. I did not stay there.
Oh, you just
shit.
ran up.
Oh no, I'm
That's
not.
funnier.
Okay. Just a regular roll is fine.
Oh.
The one time I roll
Wow.
good.
That's right, you hear me.
No, I don't. Bum, bum, bum.
Anybody get below a 13?
Me.
Unfortunately, no.
Annika and Percival, you do not
No.
hear this summons. Everybody else, you succeed, and you do hear it.
I would probably with Annika. I'd tell her to come on.
Of course you were. You were with the drow.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, that's right.
that did happen.
After he had wandered off, I was just sort of sitting there gazing distractedly at nothing. So I'll just look up and Katalina
Gazing
nudges
into the
me.
abyss.
I'll look at Annika and I'll say, "You rolled too low. You can't come."
But you guys were below decks, right? So the meeting is coming to you anyway. Because that is
That's
where
right.
the summons is going to bring you down to. So just Percival, I would say you're probably in the galley, assessing stuff for dinner. Is that a fair guess?
Yeah, probably like counting how much stock we've got.
Oh, I love that.
Chop Chop will look at you and you're off duty tonight. And I don't know why he's just developed a beautiful English accent, but he has.
Yeah.
How did he know?
You're off duty tonight.
Yeah, something like that. I've got ram to ration out, so you'll be gone. See you tomorrow. Breakfast.
Oh, good.
Very well.
Wow.
I will put my checklist and clipboard down and walk out.
Oh my gosh.
And when you do so, you see other people all headed down the hatch towards Lux's.
I let out a
company
deep
meeting.
sigh as I see everyone gather.
You see Kira come
I'm
back
not
up,
Alright.
gathering.
but everybody else go down. You
Hello.
join, Percival?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So everybody's downstairs in the crew areas. I will take an Arcana check from anybody who has is a full spellcaster. So Warlock,
No.
Sorcerer,
Okay.
And Druid, I believe. Are the three.
Druid? Okay,
A
great.
person with mega proficiency in Arcana, perhaps, or
No, it's not.
Damn it.
It's not for that. It's to
shame.
sense something magically.
18. Oh,
I'm
no.
still distracted.
23.
Annika, what's on your mind right now?
New dice, I think. Yes, the two of you will notice that there is a sort of swirling current of air around the curtain that holds off the drow. And if somebody got above a 20, was that Percival?
Yeah, I got a 23.
You would note that it is a dome of silence.
Whoa. Oh, they're probably not
Interesting.
sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fucking.
All 6 of them! One woman!
Yeah,
5 men!
a gang. Yeah, have you ever heard of bisexuality?
Oh,
That's right.
I thought you were going to ask me about ear holes or nostrils, but bisexuality works too.
I thought you were going to say gangbang.
Yes.
God, I quit.
Regardless, you guys will note the drow cannot hear you.
Perfect. Boarding party.
I'm
Good
not
to
there.
see you all.
Why are you not
better
there?
come
You
here.
literally, you were in the carpenter's room, which is there.
Well, alright,
Okay,
if
then-
one came to me, that's a different story.
I was going to
I'm
say,
not gonna lie.
if
Did it move down?
Neptune's not here, then, that kid's probably busy. Let's move this meeting a little bit this way. And so everyone's going to just come into your little
Good.
workshop.
Get the fuck
Oh, there
out of
you
my
are.
office!
Nope. I'm gonna, bop you on the back of your head in a minute. Alright. Everyone, listen up. You all did a great job today.
Jesus.
Is that all you brought us here to say?
Is that
Let
all
me
you get to
finish.
say?
That was a one period in a sentence. Okay?
I
Next
was trying to
sentence.
just work.
I meant to say comma. I don't know punctuation. I have 8 intelligence.
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness.
Listen
I
up,
have
everyone.
6 and I know that.
Focus up. The captain's very impressed with us. So, no duties for the next 24 hours. There's rum. Where did she say the rum was?
In the galley. Which,
Rum in the
Percival
galley.
would know about
Percival,
too,
you
yeah.
might have seen that already.
I don't drink
yeah,
dark
we've-
liquors.
Oh, okay. Is there
don't
anything
drink.
light in there?
No.
Y'all are
I guess-
such losers.
I didn't
Guess
know
you will not be
Percival was
drinking.
Such a wuss.
Okay.
I
Get out of my
prefer, to
And,
have I prefer to have a clear head.
okay, fair enough.
And I'm pretty sure
I
it was
won't
only
fault
you that
you
has
for
no
that.
orders going on right now.
No. You all are off to your duties for the night. Let's take it easy. Let's relax and celebrate. And guess where we're going next?
You
Any
speaking
guesses?
French?
Oh, you're actually wanting guesses.
I would love
Bed.
one guess. No,
The sea.
bad
Back
guess.
to work.
The Sea of Ghosts.
Do any of us know anything about the Sea of Ghosts?
Take a D100. Everyone, please.
I'd love
everyone?
to.
Yeah. Provided you have been on boats before. I think that is everyone, but...
No, I haven't been on boats.
okay, no
Wow.
from Katalina.
Okay.
76.
69.
Nice.
Nice. I finally did it. I'm so proud of myself.
I've only got 3
Good
rolls
job.
from you guys. I've got a 76, a 69, and
93.
a 93.
36.
36. And Katalina didn't roll. So, who got the 93?
Me.
Athren. Perhaps as a youngster. No, that wouldn't make any sense for you. No, I'm just...
As a
I'm
young
Fuck
remembering,
your high roll.
I know, I'm remembering the backstory.
Yeah, I spent most of my time around the
I
trade,
would
trade
say
season, all
that
fine.
when
I lied.
you
I'm
and...
sorry, I rolled a D100.
when you and Neptune escaped the clutches
Plate.
of the Genasi Confederacy, you drifted out into the Sea of Ghosts and experienced them firsthand. You wouldn't know much about how to overcome the problems or really anything other than the fact that it was cold, it was very misty, and you definitely saw ghosts.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so why the hell are we going to the Sea of Ghosts?
It's actually pretty relevant to your interests, I think. And you. And I'll point at Neptune.
Oh.
Does the name, the ship name, oh gosh, Sapphire, something of the sea, does that mean anything to you?
You're adding words, but yeah.
Have you guys seen this, by the way?
Yeah.
The cat, yeah.
Obsessed with shoulders lately.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's because of my hat. She usually lays around my neck, but because of my hat, I don't think she can.
Aww.
She's just taking the hat off.
I know.
Trying.
She's had enough.
If you lay down.
He
She's
says, I can't do it.
enough.
Watch me.
Oh, yeah, she's getting
That was a
stage
challenge.
fright.
And then she reaches around and tries to nibble at your chin as well, and says, "Nightmare." Sorry, you were saying.
So yeah, you're saying the Sapphire of the Sea, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that mean
What about
anything
it?
to the two of you?
Yeah, it was the
Yes,
ship we
very
were on.
familiar. Very familiar.
Well, we're planning to sink it. And
Can we
free
not?
anyone on board. Why? I'd love to hear about it. What's on there?
I hate sinking ships.
Also, you're not
Why
trying
are you
to.
here?
You're not trying to sink the ship that they sank on. Just to make that clear.
Yeah, that.
That was their
Seems
ship.
like I was gonna-
The Genasi Confederacy sank that ship. You are trying to take revenge by capturing
Ah.
or sinking a Genasi Confederacy ship.
We're taking revenge for the Sapphire sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Okay, then let
Come
me
again?
rephrase that.
Come
We
again.
are getting a little vengeance for that, that ship's tragic descent to the bottom of the sea.
I stand by what
We're
I said.
going to. Okay. Well,
You're
we're going to
going
find
after the Confederacy.
Not you.
That doesn't really
Yeah.
sound like a good idea.
Not her.
Any
All
thoughts?
of you.
Oh yeah, we
yeah,
are. Okay.
not me. Us.
You two were in a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
happened.
You both survived together, and you ended up here together.
Unfortunately.
It's sweet, right?
It's the way it
Are you-
happens.
How did you survive?
You'll find out about that in the spin-off campaign. The Bearded Genasi and the Fuckboy.
He didn't have the beard yet. The beard is new.
Yeah, sure I didn't. The babyface Genasi.
Oh, that's cute. Babyface and fuckboy.
Oh
Aw,
my goodness.
what a duo.
I
Just
will
the
sink
Shark
this
Boy and
ship.
Lava Girl.
I hate
I
sinking
love
ships.
that.
I will sink this ship.
If
I
it kills
love
Lux, perfect.
I'm unkillable.
Your ship's going down. We're
Okay.
toast. We're cooked.
What do you guys think?
no,
I'm
we-
asking everybody. What does everyone think about going after a Genasi Confederacy ship?
I would rather not, but I don't get a vote, so
I say fuck them up.
Thank you, Athren. I'm glad you've got the spirit. Glaring at Neptune.
you're in
Fuck
my
those
office,
bastards.
okay?
Does lead a Genasi to join a pirate ship.
Why are you still on the seas if you seem to like nothing about it or boats?
What? No. No, okay, I think you misunderstand. Boats are the only thing Neptune likes about the sea.
He
That's
doesn't
why
like
I don't want
sinking
to sink
ships.
them.
I don't like
Mhm.
sinking them because I consider all boats works of art.
But he doesn't
Oh,
seem to
that's
like wanting to
beautiful.
do anything.
Where were you at the last fight? I was,
Why are you
last time I
talking about him in
remember-
the third person?
Is this is Matt talking?
There we
That
go.
wasn't. No, that was
Also-
that was in character.
Also, we're looking to free prisoners if they have any. You know, the Genasi
Okay.
Confederation love their slaves.
Oh yeah, don't we know about that?
What? Is this a sensitive subject?
Well, no, it's
You
just
a
most
slave.
of our.
Hmm.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Excuse me, James.
Whoever you like.
Kira's just like Spider-Man on the ceiling.
A drow just out of the curtain.
Oh wait, who invited you, fucks?
There is.
Well, listen, don't worry. Alright, I've already done a reading for the captain, and I think the winds are in our favor. I think
Is that what
only
the reading
good
said?
things will happen. Sorry?
Is that what the reading said? All things good.
Nothing's good. No. It said, this is the time to take an opportunity, a leap of faith. Go boldly, you know?
I didn't realize the cards were so chatty.
Oh, they have a lot to say. Would you like to hear, Percival?
No.
I didn't think so.
Is it
All
the
right.
cards that have a lot to say, or is it you that has a lot to say?
A little both.
Yes.
Little both. I extrapolate what the cards have to say. All right, that's the news. The
Shippo!
Oh, who is that?
Let me work!
You hear William
Let's
McKenty
go
from
see.
up top. Shippo!
You're never gonna finish that door.
I'm never gonna finish. I'm just gonna steal someone
I've
else's
got to make
door,
sure.
then.
I'm going to make sure that there's a long-term project.
Let's go
for
up.
you. Um,
I'm
No
kicking
contractions
the
are ever
door
getting
frame
done
on
at
my
this
way
rate.
out.
when you all kick the door frame and leave the the cabin,
One at a time, each of us.
kick his
I'm
door.
gonna murder everybody on this boat.
That's good. I like that arc for you. When you come up, you hear, well, it's less of a ship and more of a, I think it's a raft.
Oh, excuse me?
So raft hoe. Okay, I'm going back
Can we see?
downstairs.
Is there a boy on it? With a
When you
medallion?
look, when you guys look out, there is a little blot on the horizon coming closer.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Wilson?
What?
Stupid.
Oh,
That's a
fuck boy, before I
Castaway
forget.
reference. I
Um,
got it, Jamal.
I will pull out my spyglass and look at it.
Thank
Cool.
you. I
As
really
you do
wanna see
so,
what it is.
you see a raft with what looks to be 3 people on it. One of them is
Oh my
using a
goodness.
makeshift oar.
What
Good
kind
for
of
them.
people are
Definitely not
they?
Wilson then.
Almost impossible to tell from here. They're human in height, and no excessively distinctive features. No wings, no.
And they don't have anything. They look like they're strictly stuck on a raft in the middle of the
They're
water.
stood on the raft. There's all 3 of them. It seems like a fairly hastily made raft. And
they're coming towards us.
Yeah.
I think it's more apt to say we're coming.
Give me a
towards them.
perception check. No, you're not. You're sort of headed forwards, and they're coming like from diagonally
They're
from the left.
rowing towards us.
Yeah, towards the left.
Alright, let's hit them.
They are 45 points to the port side. I believe is the right sentence. Perception check,
Wow.
please, Katalina.
Great
22.
perception.
You will note that they seem to be moving unnaturally fast.
Oh,
Unnaturally,
that's
as
ominous.
if they're in a rush.
As in the one person rowing shouldn't be able to move the ship, the raft that quickly.
Hmm.
As if they're
There's
propelled by
something-
magic beyond.
There's something off about them. I don't know what it is.
At that volume,
Captain
only
on
the
deck?
people that came upstairs with you would hear that. You do see Sonia is on deck, and she's looking over the side through her own spyglass.
At the raft?
No.
Now, the sun.
She could have been looking.
Other direction.
She could have been looking something else. We don't know.
Yeah. No. All attention is on this raft coming towards you.
What do we
Okay.
think?
It's a raft.
But it's moving unnaturally fast.
Magic exists.
Where does it look
Wow.
like we are? Would be coming from?
The open sea.
Or we're just out in the middle of nowhere? Okay.
Yeah, are we actually? You don't have access to the map, do you, James? Because we're not actually that close to land, are we?
It's fucking 2 boats.
There is 2 boats.
They're
You
duplicated.
your math's
Um,
finally working.
Yeah, that's about 90 miles, I think. No, is that right? No, it's half. It's 45 miles. So it's quite a long way.
Wow.
And, you were on land only 5 hours ago, right? So
And that's my big ship.
yeah, but it's coming towards you from this direction.
Someone send them a
They're
message.
ghosts.
No,
Oh, from
no,
that
it's not.
way? Oh,
No, it's
the
not. Sorry, it's
fucking
coming from this
ghost.
direction. This direction.
Oh, it's King
Oh.
Kong.
Anyone. Someone
I'll
send them a
call out.
message.
Send a message.
I mean, how far away are they? I assume they're further than 120 feet.
Miles, not
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If they were within 120 feet, you wouldn't need a spyglass to see them.
You can't distance spell it.
That's fair. Don't waste
Cast it
points on
8
that.
times.
Like, even if you did, like 240 feet is still more than close enough to see a human with the naked eye.
I'll
Okay, then
call,
double that.
Sorry, go on.
I'll
Annika.
call out. Orders, Captain. They appear to be moving unnaturally fast.
That's so.
So I've been told.
A fool, perhaps? She looks to you.
Mm.
What did you say?
She said, a fool,
so.
perhaps?
Oh.
Maybe so.
No, it was Katalina.
As this raft gets a little closer, you will note that there is what appears to be a man. A normal-looking man for the most part, except he has white hair and very white skin. And he's wearing a blindfold. And he is standing at the front. The two people by his side are both Goliaths.
Oh, this is a big
One
rat.
either side. Not all that big. They, go ahead. Somebody said, Matt, is it you?
I was just saying Thun Laka Laka.
Ah, yes, definitely. Uthal. Thumlaka, of course. But yes, as this gets closer, and then eventually you'll all be able to see a blind man on a raft. Odd. What do we think?
Do they
Before I
have
answer that,
any
are we rested from combat with the ship?
Short rest.
Where we were told to I think we were told we could long rest.
Yeah.
We did longer after
If you
last
press the long
episode.
rest button, that's fine. Not a
Okay.
big deal.
I don't
I'm
know,
not
do we have
expecting you to roll initiative right now. So you should be
Insignias?
okay.
That's what you think.
No, there are no markings at all, and the gentleman is wearing rags. The Goliaths are wearing only sort of short pants. They are bare-chested. They are barefoot.
Would we know where Goliaths live, or like where generally, or
Mostly
is
the
it not
north, but
specific?
It's not specific.
It's not specific.
There are Goliaths all over the world.
Well, what could they possibly do, right? Let's watch and see.
As they get a little closer, the lady's blessings upon you.
Wow.
When he says this, it
The
is
who?
very loud. It booms out.
Yeah,
the
I was
whole
gonna
boat.
say.
I heard that downstairs.
The lady.
Yeah, the lady.
Are there any
The who?
gods
Does that
referred
mean anything
as
to any
the
of us?
lady?
No, it means nothing to any of you.
It could mean something to me.
Oh, could it?
My mistress seeks a meeting with you all. Or
Mistress.
with your designated delegation. You may
Go
send
get him,
6.
Lux. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck!
That is all of us.
I'm gonna turn and
Sonya just
count-
looks around. Sonya
count all
just
the
shouts out,
dwarves.
or we could just not!
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Why should we meet with your mistress?
Send the
Wait, do
dwarves.
they have a door?
She has gifts.
Oh, is it a door?
And are telling your troubles ahead. We seek one in return. Called
Telling
Thanyessa.
or the
A
who?
what?
A mortal, Thanyessa. Do you shelter them?
What the hell's a thing?
Drow.
Don't think
And
so.
yes, I'd never heard of her.
You see Sonya go
No.
very still.
Oh, maybe Sonya knows.
She does not travel with us any longer. We will see your mistress, but we will bring 8, not 6.
7.5.
He nods his head. Very well, but they will disarm.
Sure.
Ooh, of all the times to be able to...
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to say disapparate.
Disapparate?
Disapparate my weapon, and it's really useful.
She nods and she looks to Lux. Look after the ship.
Understood.
and she will take Olive. She will take Kira, and she will take Chop Chop, as well as 2 other dwarves.
Aw.
She leaves all of you behind.
Dang.
That's only 6, not 8.
It is
That's only
only
six.
6, not 8. That is intention.
Okay. If you can't count, that's alright.
And as they board the boat, she says, "The other 2 will join us shortly."
Whoa.
And you will see 2 of the drow, 2 of the male drow, wearing sort of a veil over their eyes, move across the ship and join them. For what it's worth, you will know that these 2 are Gounder and Kirill.
Is this the way we get our own boat? We
Not
just
the
drive
wizard?
away.
Let's leave.
Uh,
Wait, which dwarves? That's important.
I will say probably Laurie and Corey. Stop them
All right,
playing music.
we can leave then. It's not mine.
We'll break up the band. For now.
See ya.
As they step on this boat, it again sort of unnaturally drifts away. And Lux and anybody else proficient in perception. Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah.
That's like 2/3 of the table, actually.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, I
okay,
didn't-
never mind.
Okay.
I'm going back below
15.
deck. Fuck this.
Dirty 20.
Everybody's proficient in perception?
I have
We are
expertise.
pirates.
Yeah, I got a plus
Wow,
2.
expertise. That's fantastic.
Anybody who got higher than a 14, which I think is everybody other than Athren, who just wasn't watching. Well,
I'm not proficient. I didn't roll.
oh, okay. We'll notice. We'll notice a swarm of small fish in and around the boat. And
Our boat or their little raft?
Our
your
boat or the raft?
Your boat.
Oh,
And a
no.
pink
Dinner.
tinge to the water.
Do we
Not
have any
dinner.
clue who they might be talking about by their mistress? Because I follow the sea witch Umberly, if that's who they're
You
talking
haven't got
about.
a clue.
Did
You would
the
assume
other
that
name-
Umberly's not chilling in a cave nearby.
You don't know.
It could have been a more like ritual.
The lady sends her greetings. Didn't ring a bell for any
No,
of you either.
did the name of who did we shelter her?
Oh,
That other name?
Thuliesa?
Yes. Did that sound familiar to anybody?
You can give me a history
name and a half.
check to see if you recognize what race it might be. You don't know the name, that's for certain.
That's fair.
Yes.
12.
Anybody else interested in trying to discern said race? Or...
Sure.
I got minus
Yeah,
2
go on
from
then.
history, so
Me too.
I'm not very.
Yeah, I
I
got
got
an 8.
14.
Nice.
That one.
it sounds northern. That's what you've got.
Great.
Hey, it's better than what we had before.
Northern in Milton, not just, it wasn't
And
just
it
said in a
seemed
Yorkshire
like-
accent.
So they recognize this name? Or she
Yes,
said they're not here anymore.
100%. Not only did she recognize the name, but she said
Chilling,
they
Richard.
no longer travel with us.
Hmm. They don't
Okay.
travel with us.
Maybe it's one of the
Okay.
former captains that got killed.
Yeah, that's
by
what I
Olive.
was thinking.
That's
maybe.
true. We did.
Or
lots
her
of people die.
ex-girlfriend.
Mhm.
Or that. Yeah, we don't know.
As the day wears on, there's about an hour wait. During this time, you see a flock of crows pass over the ship. A
Oh,
single
that's not an
raven
omen.
land on the very tip of the boat, and
That's
as it
not
lands,
ominous.
it dies.
Okay.
Okay.
And the swarm of fish in the ocean are clearly piranhas, and you see pink tinge to the water around them.
Okay. Lux starts getting very nervous. She believes very strongly in omens, and this seems very bad. Could we see where they drifted off to in their little boat?
They went back the way they came,
Away.
back this way.
Oh,
And you do
man.
see 3 strikes of lightning in quick succession, despite no storm or cloud occur in that direction.
Okay, that is it. As a lightning guy, that's not good.
But after about an hour, the raft drifts back towards you all.
Oh.
You note all of
Great.
the crew members you sent. But none of the other people that were present, neither Goliath nor the blind seer. Boat arrives, yeah. Olive sort of raises her hand to say, don't do anything. And you will see a sort of ramp of ice go from the raft up to the boat.
Cool.
And
That is cool.
they will ascend up to the boat. Sonia looks a little shaken.
Mm.
She looks around
That's
and
scary.
she points. You, and you. With me. And she points to Annika. She points to Lux. And she points to Percival.
Yay!
Let's go.
We will go downstairs for this discussion. To the crew quarters.
If something's shaking Sonya up, you know it's bad, because she likes really fucked
That's
up
what I'm
stuff.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, do you want me to go upstairs then? Because
She says nothing. She just says the crew quarters will be vacated before that, so you would assume that means get the hell out.
okay.
Yeah, it means jog the
But-
fuck on.
The drow who, the two drow who went with them, will go to the drow area, and Tebrin, the wizard, will join you all. For those of you who haven't worked this out, every full spellcaster on the boat is now present. I am regarding your the Artificer as much more of a constructor than a spell-based arcanary person. Despite your understanding of magic being quite high, she doesn't perceive you in that way.
Rude.
She only sees you as a friend.
She starts off straight away. Can any of you speak with the dead?
Let me consult my spells.
No, Captain.
No.
What level is Speak with Dead? Would I even
Level
have
3.
that?
Two,
It's level
three?
3.
Then no.
It's level 3.
No.
Wait, so what level is it? I got like 5 different answers.
It's level 3.
Yeah.
When I was younger, not yet a captain, I had a crewmate. We were good friends. Goliath. When I became captain, she was my right-hand woman.
Mm.
We built our reputation together. About 6 years ago, she betrayed me. She left with some valuable treasure. I heard nothing more of her.
She said that was 6 years ago
Yeah.
that she betrayed her? Okay.
We were taken to see a sea hag, a witch, who seeks this Goliath for deeds, dark deeds done. Why she didn't know that she doesn't travel with us anymore, I don't know. But she spoke a tale of strange magics. When I asked her why she seeked us on this boat, she says Thunyesa still travels with us. I've not seen her for 6 years. What might this mean?
Her spirit yet lingers around you?
But wouldn't that only happen if she died here? Or her remains were here?
What did she steal?
Various objects, but the most powerful was a strange dark blue tiara. diadem of sorts that granted powers over the ocean.
Ooh.
It was a prize piece in a collection we looted from a place known as the Kraken's Den.
Ooh.
Percy's like becomes. I mean, he was pretty like enraptured by what was going on, anyways. But the mention of a tiara that can have powers of the ocean, he's like, if his ears could perk up, they would be.
So she tells you that they got
Aren't
it
you an elf?
looting a place called.
Yeah, but they're not floppy.
She said that they got it looting a place called the Kraken's Den. Not a place in the ocean, nor a den for a kraken, of course. But instead a series of dark wizards. A group of them. We snuck in and out. A heist, if you will.
Oh.
It was one of the most daring endeavors. Where we're going right now is a mission that cannot be postponed. But afterwards, those of you who will, I would like to return to this. The Kraken's Den.
Where is it?
It's in Geronimir, a place where they say no boat returns from. So,
Oh.
Wait, did
We
she
did
say
return
why she
once.
wants to? Why she cares about this?
she said Thonyessa is still with us. I want to know what
Oh,
that
it is-
means.
It's just that she just wants to know what that means. Okay.
Did she say why the sea hag is looking for her?
She doesn't know. She only said that the Sea Hag believes it's important.
Okay.
Is there any way to? I kind of like look around the room to the other magi. Is there any way to call forth this spirit? If not, speak directly to them.
We could visit a temple. Speak with a
Ooh.
priest. This is Olive. That would be my recommendation. Tebrin
This
sort
is
of-
assuming that she's actually dead.
She'd travel with us if she is not. Tebrin asks.
Perhaps there's a way to separate one's spirit from their body. Perhaps she is not truly dead.
There is her spirit on this boat, then.
I am no cleric.
So, I have some magics of divination. I will enact these and see what I can discover.
I think that's a good idea, Captain. We saw several ill omens while you were away.
You did?
Piranhas, birds dying, and 3 lightning strikes.
A raven. Is it a raven that died?
Yes.
A flock of crows. 3 strikes of lightning. Blood in the sea. Is that right?
That's exactly it.
These were the omens we experienced in Death Inlet. When we went to the Den of the Kraken.
Ooh.
You will interpret these for me, Lux, in time. Let me know what you think.
Absolutely.
For now, we continue across the Sea of Ghosts, or do we take a different passage?
Ooh. Nice. Do I have time to actually cast an augury right
Of
now?
course you do. What
Oh,
will
great.
you be auguring?
A gurgling.
As you start this, Tebrin will sort of look down at your ritual casting, that's right.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you how you're doing that. But first of all, Tebrin will sort of look at you and... Hedge magics. Pathetic. I will retire to my chambers.
Go back to fucking.
whatever. I just roll my eyes.
Okay.
I don't even respond to that.
What does your ritual auguring look like?
Okay. Here's what I was thinking. Lux has like a little like carved bowl that she like with shaped water, put some water in. And regardless of where it's at, you can like see the stars in it, whether you're inside or not. So the stars are just reflecting from in this bowl. And yeah, she's just kind of reading those stars as she kind of shapes the water in the bowl. And what I'm going to ask is essentially, it's about the plan within the next 30 minutes, but I think that's fine. Just, should we change course or continue down? I got to think of how to phrase this. Yeah, what will result if we continue on our path through the Sea of Ghosts? Good or bad? Or, let me display VTT.
The water in the bowl turns to thick, dark red blood.
Oh.
That's a good sign.
You see stars drifting about in it like specks of mercury. Blood.
But nothing good. I'm sorry, Captain. Maybe we should change course. The Sea of Ghosts might be, especially after all those other omens we saw, it might be tempting fate a little too much.
We should not do that. Hard to port. Through the pirate isles. Around. Of course, it's charted. Now, sorry to spoil your celebration with strange omens. Chop Chop should have dinner ready. I believe you're due a celebratory party.
That's right.
We'll have Bok and his new dwarven band provide the music, shall we?
Oh no!
I can't wait for that cacophony.
And with that, she will leave you guys in the crew quarters, and we will take a short break.
Yeah.
Done.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to the second half of Miltern. What were you guys doing?
Building a door.
I was
Well, now we're
waiting.
Going around.
You're not building
Party.
a door. It's party time.
I was waiting
I don't want a
with
party.
my arms crossed right around the corner for the spellcasters to come, expectingly, specifically
okay.
for Lux to give answers.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll come out and see you there, arms crossed.
Like literally, as soon as you turn the corner, I'm there, right there.
Oh. Hey, Katalina.
Stalker.
What's going on?
I could ask you the same, and I will.
Well, we're changing course a bit. Those omens, I think nothing good will come of the Sea of Ghosts. But as for the raft and everything, something from Captain's past seems to have cropped up again. That's a future problem, though.
Her past, like what?
An old traitor, apparently is
Dead traitor, supposedly.
supposedly, but it's still lingering somehow.
I just want to remind you that at no point did anyone say she was dead.
Right. Well,
Yeah, that's the whole thing that she.
The only
No, but
reason
it's
why she
just-
believes she might be dead is because she was told that they might still be traveling with her, at which point
Yeah,
she assumed they're a
exactly.
ghost at that point.
so
Possibly
assumed to
dead.
be dead. Status truly unknown.
MIA.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So we're going different directions now?
We're going north, but the goal is still the same, and for the Imperial Seas, and take a Genasi ship. Are you
I like that
excited?
plan.
Me too. It's kind of scary, but exciting. Let's get into the rum, right?
Yeah, as you guys head to the galley, you will be given, whoever goes, will be given a small cask of rum. It's enough for 2 full cups each. For the 6 of you. You can see when you get there that the dwarves have already had theirs.
Oh dear. Are they playing their instruments?
Well, they're on duty afterwards, so
Oh,
they're just a bit messy, but they'll be all right.
Okay.
are you sure about that?
Yes, they're always all right. They bounce.
Oh yeah, true. They do bounce.
They're thick skulls. Oh,
Thick
wasn't
skull.
it one of our
No,
goblins?
they're not here
Thick
yet.
Oh, that's right.
So, you are going to get
Now, there's
the
the party
rum.
music.
Who is partaking in the rum?
Me. And
I
me.
will, but as usual, I dump it in my flask first.
Okay.
Why do you do that, Annika?
I like to keep my mind sharp.
Oh. Well, that seems to defeat the purpose.
I'll pour some
You
in
can
my
watch
flask
all
as
make
well.
fools of yourself. It's great.
Okay.
Matt, isn't your flask a tankard of plenty?
The wrong campaign.
Oh yeah, that's true. What is your flask? Just a flask?
I just have. I'm looking at my inventory. I just have a flask. So yes.
Great. Okay.
Same
Sorry, I'm just
effect.
it's not Bimble's flask. Cool.
All right.
Athren, I was told to give these to you, and I will give the tours.
Way, we got there. Athren, give me a history check with advantage.
Check.
With okay. That's 24.
24. Yeah, this is a
Nice.
scrimshaw carving set. For those of you who don't know what scrimshaw
Scrimshaw.
it is the
Yeah, I
bones
know.
of certain fish, usually the knucklehead trout, that
Dude,
gets
yeah.
carved by often sailors,
Radical.
and can go for a lot of money if carved well.
Yeah. That's
This is a-
awesome.
Interesting thing you've got here. Where the hell did you get this?
Marcus.
Mathis.
Same difference.
This guy just got white boy named. Fucking
Marcus
Marcus. Not Mathis Denworthy.
Marcus.
Jesus.
I stand by what I said.
I'm assuming you guys can see this picture. I can't.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
got a very big
my
hat.
roll 20 is just fucked.
It's quite wide, yeah.
Just what I remember, as you guys party the night away, Elora, Jamal, and Matt, if you want to deal out your exhaustion cards from the fight, as you long rest, you will lose those. So,
Oh yes.
Oh, there's stuff on them?
Oh, thank
no.
fuck.
yeah,
I
they're
thought
just
they would have quotes too.
no. This is literally the exhaustion rules.
The quote is just, I'm so tired. Please,
No, they're
let
just there
me
in case
play.
anybody forgets them.
Well,
Cool.
let's party.
What doing?
Mm.
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
First
I
I'm
have
off,
a
gonna start
plan,
playing my
Arthur.
flute.
the captain obviously has. Sonia has her own captain's quarters, her own room. What about like Olive and the pirate? Like where do they sleep?
Where does Olive sleep?
Well, Olive and McCanty or whatever his name is.
Okay, Olive sleeps in the same place that Sonia does.
the captain's
Often in the same spot. Yes. And sometimes they don't sleep. Have you not noticed this, Matt? They're
I'm
a
just trying to
very
see if they
horny
have their-
lesbian couple.
I was
She
trying-
doesn't
I'm
have her
trying to
own
see if
quarters.
They have their own like.
No, she doesn't have her own quarters. William has a little tiny section of the same area that Mathis Denworthy has. Up on the other end, it's a separate area.
Is it a little private at all, or is it like? Can you be
it's
seen
doored
there?
off. I think we have. Oh no, I have it for your boat. Oh well, if you ever get it, I don't have it for this boat. Basically, if you imagine that below decks we've got like a, I'm gonna draw with a. You are on the same map as me, right? You guys are seeing this.
Yeah,
Probably.
beautiful.
So, like this section here to the left is where Mathis and William have their own little room. There's also a storage cupboard down there, and there's the anchor chain. And then you guys have like the main quarters here, and then the drow have like this part here, which is sectioned off.
Nice.
And now, is
And
everyone above deck?
just
join the
over
party?
this area is the carpentry station.
Ah,
My office.
Look at my
let me
beautiful
kick that door
drawings. Look
down
at me.
while I'm at it. It looks really good for being just
Yeah,
a
let's
bunch
put
of
some
arrows.
sails on it.
Yeah, put a sail on it.
Right, where is this drawing?
Beautiful.
Roll 20.
On roll
Roll
20.
20, Jamal.
Why am I not seeing it?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're
Open
just
your
fucking-
eyes.
You rolled a
You're just
natural 1
stupid,
perception
Jamal.
No,
Uncalled
you
for.
guys are seeing something I'm not. I'm disappointed. Roll 20. What you?
Well, just know
No,
it's
no.
beautiful.
You're not
fine
in roll
now.
20, that's why. I'm looking at roll
Yeah,
20.
I'm
you're not
refreshing
in
Yeah, he refreshed, but
Oh.
little does he know when he gets back.
Gone.
I
it's
let
already
go of
gone.
my mouse. There you go. I screenshotted it for you, Jamal.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah,
Thanks.
Why were
That'll
you
be
being
one that I
nice to
look
him?
back at in 2 campaigns time, going, "What the fuck
Wait,
was I doing?"
wait. James, is this how blurry your screen is?
Yes.
Jesus, I can
It-
barely
yeah.
see.
It's just
this
been like this
shit.
in the whole fucking session. I can't even get a picture of the Crimson Sail going, which is why I'm just showing people's faces today.
It's just like
Um,
a blob
That's
of
okay.
color.
Yeah. So as you drink and party, what are you guys getting up to? Anybody trying desperately to abstain from the festivities? Anybody desperately trying to get involved in the festivities?
Yes.
Anybody hitting on the fuck boy?
Catalina's plan. Hitting on the fuck boy.
Yeah, is William McCanty above deck busy?
Yeah, he's in the crow's nest. He was the one who
I'm gonna
called
look
shit
at
out.
Lux and Annika and just say, do you guys want to have some fun?
Of course.
Oh, there's a sentence that's always gonna go well.
I need some
Going
lookouts.
back to my office.
All right. What are we
I
looking
am-
out for?
Well known for being good at that.
Anyone that sees me sneaking into William McCanty's room, and I will take a quick glub of my flask.
Oh, all right. I'll give you a little tap on the shoulder and say, Godspeed, and give you guidance.
I will give him. I will give her a tap on the shoulder and cast invisibility.
Wow, it's just happening.
My boots
my
of elven
God.
kind mean I don't make noise when I walk either, so.
Dang, that's
I
awesome.
need no check. You head to the quarters.
Alright.
They are not locked.
Okay.
Is there anyone around? Like, is Mathis there? No one can
Mattis
see?
is up top at the moment, covering for all you 6 who are off duty.
Alright, I'm gonna go inside of the room.
Okay. In here is a small ship's cot, so it's raised a little bit. It's off the ground. It's like sort of 2.5 feet underneath it, and this has a sort of it's like you sleep down in it so that you can't fall out over the edges. On top of the bed, you will see a half-empty bottle of rum, just sort of down by his pillow, and a book is on his bed. Below his bed, you will see what looks to be a sort of a rug or a mat that's made from knotwork.
A
From,
mat.
like tying little knots. Oh, shut up. It's made with bits of rope. Like you can see that he's basically woven it like that, with different bits of tying. And there's a small chest at the foot of his bed.
I want to open the chest and see
Okay,
what's in it.
it's a sea chest, so in here it looks quite big. In here is a variety of clothing, an old pair of boots, a necklace that looks like it has teeth of fish or predatory fish strung onto it. It looks like it's been handmade. And you also find a small dagger with a single red gem in the blade itself.
Ooh. Good to interesting. No money. Okay. I'm going to.
I assume he has a coin purse with him.
I'm gonna grab the half-drunk bottle of rum.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave with it.
You leave everything else as is?
Yes.
I
I don't want anything to be like out of place.
As you
Well,
grab
I
the
think-
rum bottle, do you pay any attention to the book that is open on the on the bed?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
read
do.
his book. Read his diary.
Yeah, do it.
Dear diary, today Sonia passed me up
No.
on
This is
another
a
promotion.
this is a book for reading.
Oh.
It says when the bottle's empty is the title, and as you look at it, it's sort of, it's not quite a self-help book, but it's definitely a tale of different ways to raise your spirits when you're in dark times.
It's like The Alchemist. You guys ever read that?
Is
No.
William McCanty secretly depressed? Is that what I just found out?
Secretly?
Secret.
I think
What
it's
she
a
said.
secret.
I thought he was just an angry man.
No, it's just...
It's a secret for Katalina.
Well, she does not like him.
That's all right.
No one does.
You can keep that secret like Josh has been keeping the secret of the captain of the other boat.
What happened?
Yeah, right.
Talking about.
All right,
Your
I'll
voice
take note of that
cracked.
book and then leave. And I'll walk back to Lux and Annika. Just show them the bottle of rum I have. More for us.
Don't sneak up on us
Katalina.
like that.
Oh yeah, I'm still invisible.
I forgot she was invisible.
It's just a floating bottle.
Wow, nicely done.
McCanty's just like, isn't that my bottle?
Yeah,
Why is
he's
it
working.
floating?
He's not there. He's
He's on the
upstairs.
clock. That's right. Cheers.
Also, Lux, I would like you to pull me a card.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A lot of
Okay, what's
readings
on your-
today, look.
What's on your mind? Anything in particular you want guidance or insight into?
Where my future lies after.
That is so
After-
vague.
after-
After what?
Well, this is Katalina contemplating what exactly she
Mhm.
wants.
Mm-hmm.
What life will be like after leaving Sonia.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize you
Sure.
were dating.
Let's see. Lux will shuffle the cards and then. Wow. Okay.
The music's popping off.
I know the music.
Sorry, I couldn't make any of them play, and then they all played.
Oops.
The King of Wands.
You're gonna be the king of wands? Cool.
I see maybe
Daniela's husband.
some
Spoilers.
maybe a leadership role in your future. You ever considered did you ever want to be maybe a captain of your own ship?
Captain? No. Too much responsibility. Although, there are things you don't know, and who says I'm not a leader already? And she'll take a long drink of her new bottle of rum.
So mysterious.
I got that vibe from you, Katalina. You do seem to carve your own path. Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll meet me.
I'm excited for whatever that means. Yeah, basically this card means someone's like a natural born leader. You've got a vision. You've got kind of an inspiration about you. I think I could see that about Katalina.
I guess that's why they trust me so much.
Ooh.
In due time, like I said, you'll meet them.
Okay. I look at Annika.
Jeez, your
It's like, okay.
I would insight check, but I never released invisibility, so I still can't see body language.
That's right, we're having this whole thing's happening while Catalina's still invisible. So who
Isn't it
knows
also
what
like a
her
minute?
expression is? It's an hour, I think, right? As long as you don't attack or cast a spell.
I'll drop it now.
Oh yeah, right, concentration. Well, I want to see how those dwarves are playing those instruments.
Are you heading
Are
off to
they,
the top deck? See what's going on.
Unless you two wanted to do anything else.
So when you go up there, you will see that Bok is on the bagpipe. And his way of playing the bagpipe, it's quite small for him, so he has to like hold it right up here. It's just...
Oh, so cute.
So a lot more of the bag and less of the pipe.
It just goes on droning one note, and then he picks a different note.
Man.
On top of that, Laurie is going really excitedly at the drum. It's like like there's no rhythm to it. He's just hammering on at it. Corey seems quite capable, however, on the sea pipe.
Okay.
So he's playing a little reel.
Talking.
He's playing a little reel. So it's effectively like 3 different tracks at the same time, but
Oh, is that what was happening earlier?
That.
It was all planned.
Okay, so aside from that cacophony, yeah, I'm gonna hop in with Corey, pull out my pan flute, and let's get a jam session going.
As you two start playing, Box stops.
Oh no.
Can you teach me sometime?
Oh. How to play... Well, I don't know the bagpipes, but I can teach you, at the very least, how to carry a tune.
Bok is a bard.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow, Bach, I'm learning a lot. This is exciting. I didn't know you were so musically inclined.
Well, I'm learning.
An aspiring bard in training. Absolutely. I would love to stoke this crazy.
The problem is, these instruments are very small, and Bok is not small.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
Like this pipe.
Awkward.
I mean, he'll show you that when he puts his finger down on like the pipe that looks like a recorder, it covers 4 notes.
Oh dear.
So he really can't get anywhere with that. And the same problem with the bagpipe, he can't change the notes at any different time because all the holes are too small.
You know what, Bach? I just had a great idea. We should, since Neptune likes working so much, what if we let him make you like a very big pipe?
You would. That would be
I think he would.
Amazing. I'll share with you a poem if you do.
You're speaking full sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bach can speak, he just can't read.
Bach can speak, he just can't read, exactly.
Yeah. You're racist.
Sometimes he keeps things a lot simpler when he's like being exposed in public. When there's a group of people, he's a bit.
I was an
like,
exhibitionist.
No, he's the exact opposite of that.
You just said he liked being exposed in public.
No, I did not. What? You just at a different table. He literally said. I literally said he gets nervous when he's exposed in public, and then he like.
He has social anxiety.
Talking, so he says things more quickly.
Aww.
Shorter sentences.
Yeah. I'd love to hear this poem.
Well, I had meant if you get the pipe, I'll tell them.
Oh, I see. It's in the future.
Well, I need to write it first. Well, I don't write, but I think of poems.
You know, create it. Understood. I will hold you to that.
I would tell you one now, but the DM's internet's not working.
That's bad.
Yeah,
that's just his.
I actually have a document of things that Bok can say and do, but I don't have any access to anything right now. I'm surprised Roll 20 is still running. That's right, man.
I know it's going fine for me.
Weirdly, I think it's going fine for Josh, and we're in the same house. So I don't quite know why it's just my fucking internet. But I think the stream is putting quite a lot of stress on it, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write that down in the cast list. Bach is a bard.
But, yeah, I mean, he is a bard.
Bach the bard.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
Wait. That's not like a joke. He literally is a bard.
An aspiring bard.
Okay, alright. That's what I thought. The way you made it. Yeah, he's a bard. I just had to make sure.
Yep.
So I just had a thought. Is it still a penny whistle if it's sized for a giant?
Then it's a quarter whistle.
Quarter whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think we're gonna have to make one for Bok.
okay.
I am going to have Neptune get to work on this immediately.
Good
Hell
use of
you
your power.
will.
Good use of your power. Excellent work.
This is priority 1.
Forget the door.
As you while the evening away with music and with dancing and with all sorts else, I think we're going to end there because I can't really do much else. I can't open my notes. I can't anything. I can't move us on Roll20. So, is there anything else that you guys are doing during this evening of revelry before we
Could I
wind it
throw
up?
Lux off the ship?
No.
You can
Josh, you were
try.
going to say something?
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, like, during this evening, I think, because in Percy's mind, Neptune and Athren have not shown themselves to be remotely intriguing or interesting to him, and so seeing the other three, like, sneak off, he would have been, like, watching them like a hawk, and then, like, as they then start making their way back to the pie, would have, like, dipped into the shadows or whatever to make sure they didn't see me spy
What are you, a
on them.
ninja?
So you wanted to, just to clarify, you wanted to try and keep an eye on Annika, Katalina, and Lux.
Yes.
It was very easy to keep an eye on Lux and Annika. Katalina was invisible for a vast period.
Yes,
of
I
time.
would have just seen her go invisible.
There was a
return
bottle
with
at one point.
Yeah, and then become yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Anybody else? Anything very specific before I wind it down?
Same thing I've been doing.
Working
Give
on
me
that door.
give me a carpentry check. Let's see whether that door is working.
How
now.
complicated is this door?
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
because I keep
wondering.
breaking it every time.
Okay, what is
Keeps
my...
bending the nails.
Would you like a hand? That
Oh,
just-
carpentry, you said, right?
Oh, yeah,
Darth,
you're
you've got
helping.
very, very close to
22.
the camera in this process.
Yeah, I know.
It's just your
22.
chin that's rolled a 22.
Yeah, there we go.
A 22, yeah. It'll survive almost anything other than being kicked by Lux. Those hooves are
She is
hoovy.
a kicker.
Can I
She is a
magically
kicker.
enchant this?
No, you'll have to ask a druid specifically.
Fuck. Can I make it out of metal?
But no, you are able to make yourself a sliding door so that it doesn't
nice.
obstruct.
Fancy.
Well, this was the whole thing, right? It had to be sliding because there was nowhere for it to open out.
Yeah.
Because either if it opened into the
Yeah.
workshop, he couldn't get out, and if it opened outwards, then
small.
it would block the entire corridor.
Okay, that
So,
makes sense why it's taken so long then.
yeah, it's been a confusing thing. He's just invented the sliding door. I think-
Wow,
that's
Neptune,
Hell
nice
yeah.
job. This is a great door.
What the
but,
fuck do you want, Lux? Get
guys,
out of here.
I'm gonna wind it up there, and we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. We no longer do individual recaps; we instead do the quiz, which wasn't really much of a quiz today. So I will pick somebody at random. Darth, MVP.
I loved all the jokes that were going around today. I feel like that was it was nice to be on a little bit of a less serious note and then suddenly become very serious and
Yeah.
then just fucking around for the last half of it. That was great. I am going to kill Lux though. If I swear to
You
God,
can
she
try.
breaks this
I like
door.
that arc. I like that arc. I think it's about time we killed off one of your characters, Darth, and that seems like a good way of getting it done. Jamal,
I'm okay
your
with this.
MVP.
my MVP. You can
Yes.
put boots on your boots so you can boot while you boot. As
Yes.
long as you're wearing a cloak.
As long as you wear boots of other kinds, you can wear
Hell
many
yeah.
boots. I'm going to create the
Period.
cloak of many boots one day. It's just,
Please
it's
do.
just,
I need
you
it.
basically, it's a cloak made of like different hanging boots that give you their magical benefits. Josh, you're MVP.
Yeah, mine goes to the veiled and not so veiled threats of Olive to both Lux and Percy. She's she's been pretty chill, and then all of a sudden she's like, by the way, I've killed every other captain that I've gone on to be captain.
Not
so
every.
don't
it should
fuck with
she-
me,
two
bitches.
of them specifically, but yes. She did kill two of the captains.
Yeah,
that-
interesting to see another side of her because she's been
Yeah, the librarian.
relatively placid so far. So to then see her be quite confrontational with Lux and Percy was really cool.
Yeah, I really enjoy playing Olive. I like the idea of softly spoken people that will murder you. They just please me. Elora.
I have two. The mini bat campaign that we'll never get to hear between Athren and Neptune's characters.
I know.
Babyface and the fuckboy.
Babyface and the fuckboy. I love that.
And then the other was
Fight crime.
The story of how we escaped.
And then there was the very sudden tone shift to that spooky eeriness where we're all just sort of quiet and tense, just waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Is this how we get the show?
That is, also what I was going to say. That really tense moment, the talk, and the whole thing with the omens, actually, especially, like, Lux specifically takes omens very seriously. So seeing that, and, getting really freaked out all of a sudden.
Yeah, I love that when she was like, "Oh, we'll take 6," and then Sonia bargained for 8, and you guys were all thinking, "Yes, Sonia, Olive, and us." And then they went off, and you got left with the omens and no information. Yes, I quite enjoyed that twist. Matt, your MVP.
I liked how this entire time Sonia's been this complete badass, and for the first time, kind of was knocked off her game. And it was actually like her guard was down, kind of.
She was shook.
Pissed her pants.
And she was shook. She was shook. Yeah, that was interesting to see that side of her.
I'm glad that that's come across so quickly. That she's so on her game and like she's presents herself as a badass, as you put it. Because obviously we haven't had long to establish these personalities.
She sliced that guy to bits, though.
Well, she did do that.
She did.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that she's always a badass, right? But the fact that you've got the image that she's very, very difficult to shake already, and that is correct for what it's worth. It's really pleasing to me. I'm really glad. I've got a few little MVPs. I really enjoyed Lux's interaction with Kira when Kira came to the call, and she was just like, "I don't need you." It was great. I think it was Athren who was like, "Well, I have other duties," and Mikayla in future captain form just went, "No, you don't." Which is great. I love that. She was like, "No, I'm confident in my power." And I really enjoyed the conversation between Olive and Lux. Specifically, I loved asking Lux about Percival. Josh and I were talking in the kitchen about how it's really cool to see how characters talk about other characters behind their back, if you will. So this was really interesting. But also, just again, credit Mikayla for the readings. I think they really add an element to the campaign, and it's really nice to have that.
Thank you. It's fun. Practicing Matero.
And seeing how you interpret in light of the campaign and stuff is really good. But alas, we will go through the channel of the Pirate Isles next session. But I haven't left someone out.
2 weeks.
I haven't left anyone out, have I? No. Good. Okay.
No.
But that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Later.
We shall see you soon.